Who to interview? Who to interview? How about Ted Turner? No, I think he's busy shooting Gods and Generals 2. No. What about Peter Jennings? Nah, he won't talk to me because I'm Jewish. Oh yeah, what about Johnny Carson? Oh. I think I'm about a week too late for that. Anderson Cooper. Nah, douchebag. Oh wait. But how can I get a hold of him? Okay. Hi, yes. Can I talk to Ed Helms? You are?
My name is Ed Helms.
Okay, and you are a correspondent on The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. I just wanted to ask you a quick question or two. First off, how did you get into this business?
Well, I've always had a love of fake journalism, and I'm trying desperately to hold on to my adolescence.
What sort of advice would you give young people, for instance us, at college studying film and television and journalism? What kind of advice would you give us to get into this industry?
This industry is a very tough nut to crack. I would advise you to invest heavily in plastic surgery, invest heavily in any kind of dramatic alteration of your body that could make you more physically attractive. Nothing that you're looking at right now is real. I had my eyeballs surgically altered so that I would need glasses. Glasses give me an authoritarian air, a little bit more gravitas. I would say to break into this business, you need to learn not just how to kiss ass, but to warmly embrace and passionately make out with ass to get ahead.
Okay, I'll have to try that. Thank you. And just lastly, what year was the printing press invented? Who invented it, and what would you say its impacts are and have been throughout the history of mass communications?
Well, that's an easy one. The printing press was invented by Steve Gutenberg, the delightfully rakish scamp from the Police Academy series, as well as the young charter fisherman from the movie Cocoon, in which Wilford Brimley was famously quoted, "You won't ever grow old and you won't ever die." Steve Gutenberg invented the printing press. I'm not sure the year, but I think it was sometime in the early 80s, just because that's when he was kind of at his peak. The impact that it's had on popular media, I think, what with computers and everything, the printing press hasn't had much of an effect on the media as a whole, or the dissemination of information. It was sort of like, well, what are we going to do with this thing? We've got email. So, there you have it.
Okay, well, thanks so much for your insight. Really appreciate it.
But